there, this is Teacher Ola Podcast, episode 157, 7 expressions with speak you need to know. My name's Ola and I'm an English teacher. I teach online during one-to-one classes and group classes. I believe you can eliminate your language blockade. The secret word here is consistency. There are other secret words too. That's why I record this podcast episode, and each comes with a little worksheet, a one-pager, to help you digest and test what you've practiced here. You can speak English more confidently, slay that fear, and enjoy easy communication. Visit my website for full transcripts and worksheets to each episode. Visit my shop at teacherola.com and enjoy your journey to fluency. Happy learning! Hello! 7 highly useful everyday expressions with the word speak. Thank you for joining me today, but before we jump into, I have to tell you a few things. Firstly, start speaking English with TV series course. The course will be released really soon. Please stay tuned. Download a checklist to see if the course is for you. This program is focused on one skill only, speaking. Secondly, Top Talks. Every Thursday at 11 a.m. I go live for a quick chat, 20 minutes or so, to discuss some language-related tips. You'll find me as teacherola.podcast, so join me on Thursday at 11 live on Instagram. Visit my shop, buy a worksheet set, and have your worksheets in one place. They're editable, you can complete them on your smartphone. Thank you for your patience, and let's get back to the episode. 7 expressions with speak you need to know. Number 1, so to speak. It's used to emphasize that you are expressing something in an unusual or humorous way. It's used to call attention to a choice of words, and especially to the metaphoric nature of a word or phrase. For instance, his wife sits on his head, so to speak. So I don't mean that literally, but it's metaphoric nature of these words I'm using. And the same in the second one. He was right on the money, so to speak. It was difficult to start that subject, but she had to slay the dragon, so to speak. 2. Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. It's used to tell somebody that a general statement they have just made is not true of you. So you can use it to express your own opinion or point of view, especially in contrast to those of others. It's used as an imperative when there is disagreement, right? For example, this short dialogue and one sentence. Have a listen. We just love holiday. Speak for yourself. I think it's exhausting. Speaking for myself, I haven't noticed the problems you've brought up. Number 3, speak for itself. Speak for itself. It means to have a clear, self-explanatory meaning, value, or implication. It's got an obvious meaning. For instance, her success as a writer speaks for itself. The facts speak for themselves. Their actions speak for themselves. 4. Speak of the devil or talk of the devil. People say or speak or talk of the devil when somebody they have been talking about appears unexpectedly, an acknowledgement of a person who has arrived just as or after they were being discussed. It's a shortening of the longer proverb, speak of the devil and he shall appear, or other variations. Listen to these examples. Well, speak of the devil, here you are. Well, speak of the devil, I was just telling them about something funny you said the other day. 5. Speak volumes about or speak volumes for somebody or something. So it means to tell you a lot about something without the need for words. To reveal or to indicate a great deal about someone or something without much words or any words really. His achievement speaks volumes for his perseverance. His achievement speaks volumes for his perseverance. Or how you react to challenges speaks volumes about you. Or he didn't answer the question directly, but his facial expression spoke volumes. 6. Speaking of. Speaking of. This expression is used to introduce something new. It can be used with regards to the subject somebody just mentioned. Speaking of expenses, have you paid utility bills? Now, speaking of your career, would you like to lead the next project? 7. Speak up. Speak up. This phrasal verb has two meanings. The first one, to speak loud enough to be heard. What's that you're saying? Speak up, please. Or, could you speak up, please? I didn't quite catch you. The second meaning of speak up is to speak without fear or hesitation, to voice your opinion loudly, maybe even aggressively, or just to do it publicly. If something's on your mind, speak up and let him know. Don't be bashful, speak up for yourself. Bashful, by the way, means shy. Here you have it, 7 expressions with speak you need to know. Now, you've heard a lot, time to speak, so speak up, say the sentences out loud, listen and repeat. His wife sits on his head, so to speak. His wife sits on his head, so to speak. He was right on the money, so to speak. He was right on the money, so to speak. We just love holiday. Speak for yourself. I think it's exhausting. Speak for yourself. I think it's exhausting. The facts speak for themselves. The facts speak for themselves. Well, speak of the devil, here you are. Well, speak of the devil, here you are. How you react to challenges speaks volumes about you. How you react to challenges speaks volumes about you. He didn't answer the question directly, but his facial expression spoke volumes. He didn't answer the question directly, but his facial expression spoke volumes. Speaking of expenses, have you paid utility bills? Speaking of expenses, have you paid the utility bills? Could you speak up, please? I didn't quite catch you. Could you speak up, please? I didn't quite catch you. If something's on your mind, speak up and let him know. If something's on your mind, speak up and let him know. Don't be bashful, speak up for yourself. Don't be bashful, speak up for yourself. You did it! You're one step closer to using the word speak fearlessly. Let's recap today's 7 expressions. So to speak, speak for yourself, speak for itself, speak of the devil, to speak volumes about, to speak volumes for, speaking of, speak up. That's it for today. Now go to your inbox and get the worksheet to test yourself. Translate the sentences into English. If you're not a member of Top People, download the worksheet from teacherola.com/157. If you find this episode useful, tell your friends about my podcast. Thank you so much for doing so. If you know me and if you know my podcast well, I'd like to ask you a favor. No matter where you listen, please leave a heart, a like, or a comment. It'll help me massively, and it'll be the best thank you I can get from you, my dear listener. You can subscribe on YouTube, leave a comment, thumbs up. On Spotify, you can mark my podcast with stars, and the same on iTunes. You can also leave a few words. I'll appreciate that a lot. I'll see you next Wednesday. We'll be breaking down another song's lyrics. Till then, happy learning, take care, stay fearless, and say it out loud. Bye!